Alright, here it is all flow coated and came out really nice. So I'm just taking all the tape off now. Ugh. And yeah, so as you can see, it's super glossy. Look at that. And the engine bay line is very clean too. So yeah, there's one thing that annoyed me though was in the crevices down here, there was a bunch of dust from when I was sanding it, and it went everywhere. Like you can see that. Well, in this area on the roof specifically, but the rest of it came out mighty fine. And yeah. So I'm really happy with that, and I'm gonna cut and buff it, make it all look good. And then once that's done, well, I'm gonna do doors first, and then do the cut and buff, so I can do it at the same time. But yeah, so do the door next. So here it is, the next morning. As you can tell, it looks really good. There's no orange peel. There's obviously a bit of dust on there. But yeah, super glossy, super glossy. Color is awesome, nice and deep, some rich color. But yeah, so now I'm going to take this out. Hopefully, by the looks of it, the weather's quite good. So I'm going to pull it out and start putting these doors on and start stripping them. Alright, so I started cut and polishing it just to see how the orange peel is, and as you can see, it's perfectly flat. There's no orange peel at all. Like, that's the finish. That's the finish right there. So, just to give you guys an idea how flat this is, yeah. So I've got 1500 here, and I'm just gonna go over this area right here. Barely doing anything. I'm putting next to no pressure on this. Just go a couple times. Right. As you can see, there's no orange peel at all. Perfectly flat. So just gonna do the whole car, polish it out, and yeah. Alright, so all the doors are up now and masked, and yeah, just need to get the car out now. I want to spray these before it gets dark. Whew, I'm tired, man, from pushing that bloody car. But yeah, so gonna start spraying these, push that outside, and get to it. 2 coats of base, and it's starting to get a little cold now, so I'm a bit worried about that clear coat, but I'll do it anyway. I'm just going to take my time with it, wait a little longer for it to stick, or get sticky. Yeah, I think I'll be alright. I don't think it's cold enough for it to cloud, so it'll be sweet. It's just coming out real nice, and yeah, time to put that clear coat on. Alright, now it's time for some clear coat. I'm going to show you which gun I'm using. So this is it right here. It's a Iwata. I don't even see the name of it, but I know it's one of their kind of cheaper guns. It does work really well though. It does work really well. I've had it for a while now, and every time it's perfect. That along with some good quality clear coat. So anyway, start spraying now. Put that first coat on. I'll show you guys the first coat, and then yeah, show you guys the finished result. So yeah. So here it is with 2 coats of clear. Came out really nice, as you can see me in the, oh my god, bro. This is all done. So I'm gonna flow coat it tomorrow. And yeah, came out super nice, so we'll continue tomorrow. Alright, here they are the next morning. So now I'm going to hit it with 600 grit. And one thing I'm really happy with on this door is when I put the frog, I don't know if you can see that. Right, you can kind of see the reflection there, but slight dent, so I might just fill that in a bit more. I'm going to be flow coating it anyway, so that works. Yeah, 600, and then put some more clear coat on. Alright, here's one of the doors that I've sanded down with 600. As you can see, there's a little bit of orange peel, but we're going to be cutting polishing anyway. So for the most part, pretty good. And then this dent here, I'm just fixing it up. I just put tape here so the sanding scratches only stay in this area. Even if they go out, doesn't matter. Just want to make it nice and clean. And this one's done too. So, yep, I'm going to do that, fix that. Then show you guys the clear coat. Yes, I've sanded it, and this is what it looks like, somewhat contained. Got a bit of scratches there, but whatever. So yeah, I've just put some guide coat on. As you can see, that is showing. We do not want that showing. So when I sand it, I'll go for 400 again, and hopefully it hides it. And in the meantime, while that door dries with the primer, I'm just gonna work on the bumper now. So yes, this one's definitely seen better days. We've got a huge crack down here. I'm going to fiberglass that, and I think actually for the most part it's not too bad. It's just really under there. Got a few chips and all that, and then something here. I'll probably just shred it, same for this. But yeah, so I'm going to sand it and go from there. Oh yeah, and also this big crack here, I'm going to fiberglass this too, and over here as well. And I noticed there's a few bumps along the top, which I need to smooth out. But yeah, I'm just going over the whole thing with 180. I'm going to block this whole thing out with 400, just to make sure it's perfect. So yeah. Cool, so I'm just doing the fiberglass now. I fiberglassed the cracks and one below there. So hopefully that will look good when I turn it back over later on. I've just got this on here just to keep that crack together, and then I will fill it in on the other side. So yeah, hopefully it works. So I'm just blending this out now, and the is gone. So now I can get on to clear coating the rest of the stuff. I'm just going to do one more little coat to help blend that out, and then yeah, get to it. Alright, here's the flow coat, and man, this looks way too good. As you can see, it's like glass, like, yeah, so this is going to be cut and polished as well. So yeah, it's the flow coat done. I ran out of clear, so I did do this door, but there's a bit of, oh, you can't even see it. I'm probably going to re-clear it again tomorrow. There's a little bit of white patchiness. This one I did not clear because I ran out of clay coat. But yeah, so these are all good to go. And this is just a quick look at the 2000 I put on. So as you can see, and you can see the reflection, very strong there, no orange peel, nothing. I didn't do this bit because I think it's too risky, which I might get a burn through, so I decided to leave it. But the rest of it, gonna go polish out now. So yeah. Alright, here it is, all polished, and man, look at that. You can see it, it's like, it's different when it's polished. And just, oh, man. But yeah, so I gotta do that with all the doors and the whole car. Man, it's so nice to look at. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going, and yeah, I've got the other doors to do. These ones, and that one I've taken off already, so I'm gonna have to cut and buff this one. You can see the difference. You saw the dust there, but yeah. So what I might do is yeah, polish that one and get it onto the car, and then yeah. Alright, so we got the door on, and I'll show you the difference between the polished and non-polished. This is polished right here, and that's non-polished. So you can see heaps of orange, not heaps, but there's a bit of orange peel, and that's just perfectly smooth like you. So yeah, we're gonna be doing the whole car, and yeah, gonna see a huge difference in what we're doing. I've already done some up here, but first I'm gonna get these doors done because I can't really have them sitting outside. But yeah, so keep going. Like I say, at the end of every clip. Alright, it's the end of another day. Got both the doors on now, and I just cut this whole thing. There's a couple spots which we're going to finish off tomorrow. This area, and all those dots there. I basically got to there and then had to stop. Yeah, it's a bit of a wet patch there. Yeah, it's a wet patch, but yeah, so this whole thing's being cut. And yeah, just got the rest of, just got that. Well, basically the rest of the car. But yeah, I'm gonna continue tomorrow. Alright, so I finally trimmed up the bumper to fit, and yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up all these edges and stuff like that because it's quite ugly, and then yeah, we're gonna sand it, paint it down, and we're gonna yeah, sand it and then paint it, and then I'm going to paint the rest of the parts that need to be done. Anyway, here's the cut and polish doors. So all four of them are on now, and yeah, so after that I'm just gonna polish the rest of the car, and I think that should be it for this one. So yeah. Alright y'all, so it's the next day. Power's been out all day and they're still going. As you can see, it's right outside the house. They put brand new power lines or something, I don't know, but anyway, where I'm at, I've sanded the whole bonnet. Doors are all back on. Camera is very dirty. Yeah, yuck, but oh man, dirty. Yeah. Hang on. Let me. Yeah, so I started just sanding the rest of the car. So I've done that bit. Done some of the roof. These doors looking really good. Done the fender here. And yeah, and I also thought I'd show you guys an update on the RX-7. So this is where I'm at the moment. Basically, I've blocked it out, God knows how many times, maybe about 5-6 times. More than necessary, but whatever. This is the last time. I'm not really even really blocking it. I'm just getting rid of the orange peel from the primer with 400. Then I'm going to go over the whole car again with 600. And then I'm going to do I'm deciding if I should do the metallic over that, or if I should put a sealer. I'll probably put a sealer just to make it one color. But yeah, this whole thing is super smooth. Like, oh, that's feeling too good. Right there, you can hear that. It's perfect. And we had a mishap with the front bumper as well. I smashed it again. So I'm just fiberglassing it. Got all the resin on there. Just keeping it in the sun. It's almost there. But yeah, looks kind of ugly at the moment. That's alright. So I'm just working on that. But yeah, so it's the RX-7 update. Way better than I was when it shut to me. Alright, everything's primed up. I've just got a couple of things to do. So obviously this whole bumper is going to be blocked. I also noticed on this scanner door here that oh man, what's going on with the light? God, it's so annoying. There's a crack here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest of it's all good. So I'm going to block that, fix that crack, and then I'm going to put some black on, put some clear on. These will be all good to go. And we'll start putting the car back together and cut and polish it. So there it is, 2 coats of base, and of course I hit my gun right there. Oh my god. So I'm gonna let that dry, I'm gonna sand that out, and then I'm gonna respray that bit. But the rest of them came out really nice. The wing came out perfect, mirrors came out perfect. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for that to dry, and then I'm going to put the clear on. Yeah. Alright, and here it is with the 2 coats of clear. So came out mint, really happy with it. Gonna give this a cut and bath maybe in the morning. There, all the bits are done, no issues with any of them. But yeah, so time to let these sit overnight. Done for the day. It's about 5 o'clock now, so yeah, I'm gonna come back tomorrow and maybe stick these on the car and then buff them out. There it is. As you can see, I've sanded this one here. 2 doors done. I'm just starting on this one. Bonnet's all done. Got to go over with 2000. Whew, man, cut and polishing is a process, I tell you that. The results are amazing, but there's a lot of work involved in it. But yeah, so all I'm doing is sanding it with 1500. I'm gonna go over it again with 2000 and then polish it out. So I think that's pretty much it for the progress of this video. I will just show you guys the finished result in the next clip. But yeah, so